Good morning, Findlay Dreamers.
Good morning, Mrs. Adams.
And good morning, Findlay Scholars.
Good morning, Mr. Miller.
Good morning, Findlay family.
Good morning, Mr. Kirby and Liliana and Supriya. We are so happy you're on here with us.
We're glad to see everyone today, whether seeing means seeing you in person or communicating through Teams. You know, Mr. Miller, just a minute ago, you were giving somebody advice saying sometimes when you write something down, it helps you. And I looked over on my desk and I saw something that somebody had written down, our friends from John Deere. A few years ago, our friends from John Deere gave everybody, every teacher, every staff member, every student, a block of wood to remember how to do school at Findlay. And I really like it because it reminds me of what I see every day. I saw students showing such great leadership yesterday, working in teams. I heard one student say, "You're the recorder. Should you make sure that everybody has this written down?" That's leadership, talking in a real nice way. And I have seen lots of collaboration. That's a big word. That means working together. And I saw kindergarten students working together and first grade students to write a story together. And integrity, that word means you are honest and truthful in your actions with how you believe, your values. So thanks for reminding me that sometimes, Mr. Miller, we communicate very well when we write things down and remember them. Thanks for that.
Of course. I have to give a shout out myself today to these teachers who are leaders in our school. All our teachers are leaders. All staff members here at Findlay are leaders. These in particular for yesterday's help with the rotations. Miss Moulton, Mrs. Sanders, Mrs. Stokes, and of course, Mrs. Anderson. We always appreciate your help working with the students to get down the routines of the lunchroom time and recess playground time. Thank you so much. And what I want you all to do is if you see them sometime today or in the near future, I want you to thank them too. That's a good practice to get into. The words, simple words, thank you for doing things that help us is always a great thing to do no matter who it is, especially at Findlay.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's funny, Mrs. Adams, that you said write stuff down because I've had a couple of things that I said I would do and then I didn't write them down. And so I completely forgot. So I communicated with Ms. Varghese about she was going to work with some students and do some testing in my office when I wasn't here. And I said, I will clear off my desk for you. I will even clean the dust off behind the computer. And I forgot to do it. Why? Not because I don't write notes down. I just, for some reason, thought, oh, I'll remember that. It takes great leadership, right, to remember everything. And we all have a lot to keep track of. So whether you got a Post-it note or whether you keep a note on your computer, that is really good advice. So thanks. And I wrote down, you were talking to me about a detail before we started, and I wrote that down so that I wouldn't forget either. So hopefully this is the week where I change my behavior and write things down so that I can be a better collaborative team member, right? Speaking of team members, we've got some fresh faces here this morning. I wonder if they have anything they'd like to share.
I have a shout out.
Shout out.
I have a shout out for Miss Smith and my classmates for working very hard and treating others nice the way they want to be treated.
Oh, thank you, Supriya. That's excellent to hear, and it's great to hear students recognizing that among other students. We're very proud of that. Anybody else here?
I have a shout out.
Shout out.
I have a shout out for Mrs. Smith. She knows math and reading.
Excellent. Thank you, Liliana. You know, these are all great skills that we're learning. And I don't mean just math and reading. I mean this ability to express gratitude, to say thank you, 2 simple words, like Mr. Miller said, and the development of our cooperation and collaboration, because you are all individual leaders. And we are very proud of every effort you make each day toward that, because we know that someday in the future, you may find yourself at college. And as a scholar in college, you've got to have a lot of leadership within yourself to make sure that you can keep track of all of the things you need to remember, turn in your assignments, and work with others. So without any further ado, I think we're ready for a college year. 1, 2, ready, go.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does fifth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 32. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does fourth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 33. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does fifth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 34. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does second grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 35. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does first grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 36. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does kindergarten graduate? 20, 20, 20, 37. Family dreamers, dream big. Dream big. We believe. Whole heart. Be the change. Be the change. And then wave.